Welcome to the Frisco Independent School District Gifted and Talented information regarding the referral and screening process. The Texas Education Agency states a gifted and talented student is a child or youth who performs at or shows the potential for performing at a remarkably high level of accomplishment when compared to others of the same age, experience, or environment, and who exhibits high performance capability in an intellectual, creative, or artistic area, possesses an unusual capacity for leadership, or excels in a specific academic field. All school districts in Texas follow the same TEA guidelines, but each district is able to determine its own identification criteria as well as the types of services provided. Frisco ISD identifies students based on their general intellectual ability, GIA. We don't identify students based on specific subject aptitudes. The Elementary GT program is a pull-out program that serves the needs of gifted students in Frisco ISD. The Elementary GT program allows our identified gifted students the opportunity to work together weekly with the campus GT teacher. Kindergarten meets for 45 minutes, first and second grade meet for 1 hour, third grade meets for an hour and a half, and fourth and fifth grade students meet for 2 hours weekly. Frisco ISD's Elementary GT curriculum is a skills-based curriculum. A variety of topics and thematic units are utilized to address learning objectives at each grade level. The objectives in each unit for each grade level are research-based thinking skills which cover a number of aptitudes in 5 broad areas: critical thinking, creative thinking, metacognition, affective development, and research. The progression of these objectives is grade level appropriate and spans kinder through 5th grade. The structure and rigor of the curriculum for each grade level ensures that FISD provides a guaranteed and viable GT pull-out curriculum across the district. At the elementary level, identified gifted students in grades 1st through 5th are grouped together or clustered in a regular education classroom with a teacher who has completed the following GT training as well as yearly training updates, including nature and needs of gifted learners, identification assessment and service design for gifted learners, differentiated instruction for gifted learners, designing curriculum for gifted learners, and setting the standards for gifted learners. In middle school, GT students are served through a GT Integrated Language Arts class and pre-AP classes in Frisco ISD. The middle school GT program allows for our identified gifted students the opportunity to work together in an integrated language arts setting with a teacher who specializes in gifted education. In high school, GT students are served through a 9th, 10th grade humanities class as well as pre-AP and AP classes. We also encourage students to apply for the Independent Study and Mentorship class their junior and/or senior years. Frisco ISD's Middle School GT ILA curriculum is a skills-based curriculum that challenges students to reach their academic potential. The objectives in each grade level are based on the Texas Essential Knowledge and Skills, but GT ILA moves through the basic skills more quickly, compacting the information and moving beyond the basic requirements. GT ILA students study writing, reading, Greek and Latin stems, and grammar at a more in-depth level than pre-AP or on-level classes. Lessons are designed with the GT learner in mind. The structure and rigor of the curriculum for each grade level ensures that FISD provides a guaranteed and viable GT curriculum across the district. Parents, teachers, administrators, counselors, or community members may refer a child for testing during the designated referral window. Students may be referred for GT testing if they have not been screened by our department within the past 2 years, unless a district-wide test was administered, providing the GT department with new testing information. Students in 3rd and 4th grade and students in grades 6th through 11th may be referred for testing during the January referral window. The referral window begins on Thursday, January 7th and ends on Thursday, January 21st, 2016. No referral packets will be distributed or accepted after 3 p.m. on the 21st. Fifth grade students were administered a district-wide COGAT in October. Parents will be contacted if their child met GT department criteria during the January referral window. The referral window for first and second grade students is March 3rd through March 23rd. First grade parents will be contacted if their child met GT department criteria on the COGAT that will be administered in January of 2016. Second grade parents are advised to use their child's Iowa assessment scores as a guide when making a referral. This test was taken in November of 2015. We encourage you to talk with your child's teacher if you are considering having your child go through the GT screening process. Your child's classroom teacher will be able to provide a great deal of insight about your child's behavioral and social skills at school. For parents of secondary students, contacting all 8 of your child's teacher can sometimes be challenging. You may choose to contact the teachers of the subjects in which the child excels, or you may go ahead and refer your child to the GT teacher. The GT teacher will get feedback from the core class teachers during the process. Discussions may include the child's specific strengths, the child's performance and engagement in class, the child's social interactions. To request a GT referral packet, please contact the GT teacher on your campus during the referral window dates to request a packet. The campus front office has contact information for the GT teacher, or contact information can be found on the FISD website. The referral packet includes a referral form, which asks for basic student information, the person referring the child for testing, reasons for the referral, and a signature for permission for testing. It also includes a parent inventory, which is an assessment of your child's characteristics based on a Likert scale. It also asks for anecdotal information about your child. The Cognitive Abilities Test, or COGAT, is a test that measures a child's potential reasoning skills. There are 3 subtests and a composite score that is reported. The composite score is not an average, but a representation of the whole test. To meet criteria on the COGAT, a student must score a 126 standard age score or higher on any 2 of the 4 COGAT sections: verbal, quantitative, nonverbal, or composite. COGAT scores are reported on a scale of 50 to 160, with a score of 100 representing the national average. COGAT scores are normed to a student's date of birth. Elementary students who meet the initial COGAT criteria will continue with the second phase of testing and take the Iowa assessments. All referred secondary students will take both the COGAT and the Iowa assessments. The Iowa Assessment Achievement Test consists of the following sections: vocabulary reading, language arts written expression, math, and composite. To meet criteria on the Iowa assessments, a student must score in the 92nd percentile or higher on any 2 of the 4 sections: reading vocabulary word analysis, language arts written expression, math, or composite. Achievement scores are reported in national percentiles of the 1st percentile to the 99th percentile, with a score of the 50th percentile representing the national average. The Iowa assessments are normed to the time of year it is administered. Along with our objective measures, we administer a variety of subjective measures. Each child that completes the screening process will have a parent and educator inventory. Elementary students will be given the creativity product, and we will review the first semester average of the students' core classes for secondary students. All screening information is recorded on a student identification profile form. The District GT Screening Committee will review each student's identification profile form to determine whether or not the student meets the established district criteria. Parents will be notified by mail of the committee's placement recommendation.